Welcome! How's everybody doing today? This is a gross hair tie. There's a bunch of hair stuck to it that's not mine. Forgive me, I littered. I'm on this highway right now that turns into a toll road, and this person in front of me, I guess, needed to take the next exit. But when they realized they were gonna get the toll picture taken when they went through the exit, they just pulled off onto the shoulder and then dipped down and went through the grass to get off the highway and onto the frontage road. And boy, howdy, I fucking admire their style. If I had a truck, I'd fucking do it. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I think you can get busted for that. I like to not get pulled over. It makes you late to wherever you're going. And I don't do drugs anymore. It's been a long time, but I don't know. Every time I see flashing lights, I'm like, oh my God, is there coke in my fucking glove box? Is there weed in my back seat? There's not. I stopped smoking weed in 2008. And even then, I officially quit smoking weed in 2004. And then for a period of 2007 rolling over into early 2008, I started smoking weed again because I was kicking an opiate addiction, and smoking weed was making it less painful. But then, weed went back to doing what it does best for me, which is give me extreme panic attacks. Full on dropped a fucking 10 strip of LSD and I'm having a really bad trip. That's what weed does to me. It's stupid and it's bullshit, but that's how my brain works. Did you know we all metabolize chemicals differently? That's why meds work for some people and not for others. And all y'all out there who want to call weed a medicine, there you go. Them's the facts. A few weeks ago, one of my coworkers told me that her teenage son had gotten in trouble and he had to go to the bad kid school for a few weeks before he could go back to his regular school. She said he didn't have weed, and that's what I had to go to the bad kid school for. But today I found out he was getting his dick sucked on the school bus. I wanted to talk, but I prefer to really wait until I get off the highway. But also I hit some rain and I can't drive in the rain. I mean, I can, I do it. Nothing bad has happened so far. Well, no, something bad did happen in 2005. We're not going to talk about that today. Oh, leave me a comment telling me to go wreck my fucking car. I can't see in the rain. I don't know how people can see to drive in the rain. How? And there are these motherfucking lunatics with a death wish out here fucking driving around in the rain and gray weather with their lights off. Why? When daytime running lights first started becoming a thing, I was annoyed by it, but then I realized very quickly how fucking necessary it is. I guess I was just annoyed because my cars were old, and I was like, well shit, I can't keep up with these new cars and their lights that just turn themselves on. I have to reach over here and crank it manually. Meanwhile, I was driving a fucking BMW. I don't know what's wrong with me. Seeing in the rain, I can't do it. I can't see in the rain. And I'm starting to, So, my eyesight is deteriorating. And I didn't realize that was happening until coming up on 2 years ago, I think, was when I kind of knew something was up, but only in the past 2 months did I realize oh no, this is definitely happening. So every so many years, you can't renew your driver's license online anymore. You have to go every, I think, 12 years and renew it in person. I mean, probably just to make sure that you're still alive and nobody's stolen your identity. And also they make you take a new picture, so if you look like a different person, which happened to me before. When I got my ID, my driver's license updated when I turned 18, yeah, 4 years later, I'd lost so much weight that people didn't think my ID was me anymore. So they make you take the fucking vision test. You go in person. And as far as I knew, like, I've had perfect vision my entire life. I mean, I definitely got my vision tested when I was 8, and then just spent the rest of my life believing that was gonna stay that way. We learn. We learn as we go. What's kind of amazing, I don't know if it's like this in other states, but pro tip if you live in Texas, if you need to get your driver's license renewed in person or whatever, you don't have to go to like your DPS. You can go to any DPS in the fucking state, which is a real treat because I don't, the last time I went to a DPS in Austin was like 10 years ago, and it was horrible because there's so many people there. You just wait and 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 wait. And then when you're done, you wait for 3 more hours. So and that was 10 years ago? Jesus Christ, you know how many people have fucking moved to Austin since then? They're just building condos and cramming them in there. Humans. So, if you're a little smarty pants, like someone who told me to do this, I went to a small town DPS. You're in and out of there in 30 fucking minutes. It's great. The waiting room is small. There's a handful of people there. They're making jokes with each other, having a good time. If you need to go to the DPS, go to one in a small town. Way better experience. Fucking love it. So they put me in the fucking thing, the pictogram binoculars, whatever it is, to do my vision test. Everything's fine on the left, all good. And then on my right eye, I was really struggling. Like, they let me have a do-over 5 times. And because they just said, you're still getting a few too many of them wrong. And then she was like, it helps if you smash your face real hard into the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, I must be doing this wrong. So I smashed my face in it real hard, and I could see a lot better. I struggled with, I think, 1 or 2 characters in one of the lower lines, but I thought their equipment's just faulty. I just, it's probably an older piece of equipment because it's a smaller town and they don't need to update their eyeball checkers as much as the fucking overloaded DPS in Austin. Yeah, no, that was a sign that I should have paid a lot more attention to. Because at the time I just thought, well, their equipment's shitty and, my eye's just not as good as it used to be. Who thinks like that? I should have gone on March 23rd of 2018 to the fucking eye doctor after I left the DPS. And I don't know if it's me or if my eyeballs are just deteriorating because I sit at a desk and look at computer screens all day. But I mean, my left eye is still doing pretty fucking good. It's this one. It's like, I have floaters in it every day, like all day long. That used to happen, like once in a while I'd get a floater, and usually it would be because I was like dehydrated or hungover, but they would go away, And for the past, like, I think 2 months now, it's been this way. Vision Center vlog coming soon. Well, I made it home safely. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important. So I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you've wasted watching this video. And have a good day.